My name is Meredith Knotts. I own and operate Forefront Performance horses in Albright, West Virginia. I've been in horses most of my life. We've been using the Puritan bedding product now for about 4 or 5 months. I've got about 20 horses on the farm. I keep a constant supply of 17 horses inside at all times. The stalls are all bedded with Puritan. I use the product exclusively in my barn. I've used every product on the market, from wood pellets to shavings to fine shavings to straw to corn cob bedding. I've used just about everything, and nothing even compares to the Puritan product. When I added wood pellets to the stalls, I would have to add 4 to 5 bags, and then you soak them with water and they have to expand. Once they're expanded and a horse goes through the stall, they're saturated in urine and feces, and most of the time, no matter how many bags you put in, you have to take them all back out again.
Here we have the Puritan Crumble, which is a type of bedding that we're using here. I've just kind of dumped it into the center of the stall. So it's all just sitting in here. The stall was just completely cleaned out. There are 2 bags. So then, as you see, you can just kind of rake through it very easily. It's not very heavy. It spreads nice. There's very low dust, so it's not, rising very high for, our horses' sensitive nasal tracts. So here we're in a 12 by 12 stall, so kind of just a basic stall size. And then this is 2 40-pound bags. And as you can see, it is plenty enough to cover the stall. We do have it kind of aproned, so there's not a lot towards the front. So here, with these pellets, you do not have to add water. With many other beddings, you do need to add water once you first freshly bed a stall. Here, you do not have to do that. You can just simply dump your bags right in the center and just rake it through your stall for a nice, even feel.
With Puritan, I'm using 2 40-pound bags, and that normally lasts me between 5 to 10 days, depending upon how wet the horse is in the stall. All the horses seem very comfortable on the product. They all seem a lot healthier coming out as far as their feet and their hooves go. We just love the absorption qualities of it. Everything's cleaner, easier to brush off and prepare for the day.
My name's Eric Eckler. I've been shoeing horses for 14 years. I'm considered a farrier, kind of a blacksmith. I make horseshoes and shape horseshoes to fit horses' feet. Mostly every day I see thrush and hoof cracks, a lot of thrush though. With the Puritan product, we've been able to notice drier feet and a lot drier stalls. Stalls tend to smell better and they're less susceptible to bacterial infections. One of the things I like the most about it as well is it makes the hoof cleaner. It makes my job easier when the feet are clean and dry.
With foaling season here at the farm, I'm usually using straw products in my stalls to help create padding for the foals when they're born. This year I decided to try Puritan with my mares and foals. I was totally surprised at the highly absorbable qualities of the product. I had little to no moisture in my stalls. The foals dried off very quickly. There was no fear of the foals ingesting any of the product, and my mares and foals had good traction to get up after the birthing process, and they're still to this day standing on Puritan. Anyone who owns a horse facility knows that manure disposal can be a real pain. With Puritan, I have less going to my manure pile, which means I have less that needs to be disposed of. Puritan's a benefit to my farm because I can go through my stalls, and for every 1 bag of Puritan that I use, I would have been using 3 bags of wood pellets to bed my stalls. Puritan's been a life changer for my facility. Ever since I switched products, I've had no odor in my barn. I've had the stalls way easier to clean. The product is highly absorbent. I've used it with mares and foals. I've used it with customers' horses. I've taken it to horse shows with me. The product is amazing to use. I recommend everybody switch. You'll never go back to any other product again.
For more information or to sample Puritan Premium, visit PuritanPremium.com.